Hello, everyone. My name is Michael, and if you know me, then you know I love to speak and I can't help it. And so I decided to start vlogging, or put differently, putting my thoughts out into the world for myself. Because I'm a thinking machine, it's my addiction, and I can't stop thinking. And so I may as well find an outlet for it, process it. And this is one vehicle. I kind of consider it my therapy. So for myself, and if you enjoy being along for the ride, welcome. I was inspired to do this by my friend Yoshi, who's doing weekly updates on topics in his life. It's actually cool. It allows me to stay connected with him while he lives his life and learns lessons along the way. So thank you, Yoshi. This is inspired by you. And I want to explore this week a theme that I call thought fishing. It's been really on my mind. This idea that we can catch different thoughts based on our level of patience, I guess. This all came from just having a really bad week, in the sense of I'm on jury duty, and my neck was frozen from some sort of like Arnold press injury, military press injury. Arnold press is different, I think. Anyway, and so I'm just like in this bad mood for multiple days. And I start to notice that I have this like bad moods beget bad moods. And my vibe is just bad for many days. And then at the end of one of the days, I just kind of remember recognizing that there's something to be learned here for me. And whatever that thing is has now become thought fishing. And it was just me sitting in the sauna one of the evenings, noticing that like my brain is feeding me problem after problem in the space that I set aside to relax. And I hate that. I hate how it just like bombards me with things I don't want to think about. And that made me think of my brain being kind of like this personal assistant who has this open door policy. Like, you can come in whenever you want, you can tell me anything you want. It's ridiculous. Like, you would fire that assistant immediately for not being more mindful. But I can't do that to my brain. That's just the contract we have. So I kind of recognize that the only power I have is veto power. It's this veto power of I don't need to listen. I don't need to, like, you can present me any thought you want, any problem you want, but I have the power to say, nah, you know what, I don't want to think about that. And maybe this is super obvious, but to me that was like this aha moment. And so I kept sitting and waiting, and new thoughts would arise, and I would start to study their vibe. Like, is this something that I want to think about? Is this good energy right now, or am I getting caught in a cycle? And the more that I did that, the more I recognized that like actually better energy is just like one thought away. But the trick is that I have to be mindful enough, or be patient enough to avoid the temptation of a negative vibe or a negative energy. And it's not that I have to resist it, which is what I've been doing, is like, why is this here? It's more that I have to have the patience and the perseverance to be with the negative thought without buying into it. You know, my head hurts, and it's like, God, why is my head hurt? I've been drinking too much coffee. How do I stop drinking coffee? And I just get caught in this loop instead of, my head hurts. Okay, what else? What's the next vibe I'm gonna catch? It's almost like thought surfing. I called it thought fishing, but it's like choosing which wave I want to surf instead of just getting caught in whichever wave is there. And usually in my brain, it's a negative one, and I just get caught in it. And I don't know, it's been freeing. I'm exploring it. I'm going on walks, and I'm noticing that as thoughts appear, I have this veto power of maybe I'll let this one pass because I don't like the vibe of it yet. Let me get on a better vibe. And that's what this is about. I'm trying to get on a better vibe in my life. And I got this new camera that I'm recording on, and I'm super stoked to just be like, I don't know. There's a million reasons why I haven't done this yet, why I haven't put out videos, why I haven't gotten my voice out there, a million reasons. And I just needed one to break from all of that and to just start sharing. I don't even know why I'm doing it, to be quite honest. I'm just doing it. But this is it. This is the first one. It's my weekly reflection. It's inspired by Yoshio. And it's about thought fishing or thought surfing, recognizing that if I want to get on a good vibe, and I do, because I feel like good vibes attract good vibes, and that's like law of attraction. That's how all these like beautiful accidents happen in our lives, right place, right time, right person. It's like we tend to look for it. The quote that I want to end with is this quote. I wrote it down here. It's a pickpocket meets a saint and only sees his pockets. That's cool. It's like a pickpocket's field of perception is only pickpocketing. So even meeting a saint, he'll waste that opportunity. And it's all about perception. It's all about the lens we look at the world. So I want to raise my lens. I want to be more mindful about the lens that I look through the world, and that's why this has been sticking with me. It's like, anytime I'm in a bad energy, stop fighting my brain about it. Stop trying to change it or resist it. Just like have the patience to sit with it and be on alert, because everything will pass. This thing will pass, and immediately that a better vibe comes up, that's the one I want to surf. And maybe I'll surf it next week. Thanks for watching.